Hi, this is Kelsey Fry. I'm here in London, England for the 2009 International Makeup Artist Trade Show brought to you by Makeup Artist Magazine. I'm here for MUATV.com and as a guest of Joe Blasco to introduce to you this year's trade show here in London, England. It's typically London. It's rainy, cold. Bring your umbrella, bring your jacket when you come to visit the convention in London, England. It's very exciting. So I look forward to spending the next 2 days with you, showing you and doing my very best. Kelsey Fry, professional makeup artist and friend of MUATV's audience and Mr. Blasco to bring you International Makeup Artist Trade Show 2009. Let's go. Hi, we're here at the 2009 International Makeup Artist Trade Show. And every year, they have a very exciting event, which is the student competition. And it's very early here in London, England, and the students are already beginning. The Makeup Artist Magazine will have a silent panel that will be picking the winner at the end of the trade show. And this year's theme is goth. So let's take a visit to the stage and meet some of our alumni students and see how they're doing in their competition. Student competitions are usually very, very nerve-wracking. These students here today are going to be timed for their makeup artistry and how they pull their looks together. The award show is at 3:30 at the main stage. You can imagine just how nervous it can be when you're in a timed competition. They have all their setups, and they're working on their hair and their makeup. Cash and prizes will be awarded for first, second, and third place. And we're going to visit our winners later today after the contest has been judged by a panel of judges from Makeup Artist Magazine. So can you give us a little idea of how the students kind of are selected or how they get involved into the competition?
Right. Well, first of all, we've got to start with an even platform. So the student who wants to compete has to be in training between the last makeup show last January and this makeup show. That evens the playing ground straight away. And once they have decided they want to be a competitor, they send their photographs into the Makeup Artist Magazine in America. They can send up to 10 photographs, and their work is judged from looking at the photograph only, not looking at where the photograph has come from.
Right.
And it's judged over there. 8 finalists will be selected. At the time, we don't even know which part of the world they're from. And then the photographs are turned over, and there are their details.
Now, can we get a little insightfulness on what the prizes are, or is that going to be secret too?
Well, it's a lovely award, first of all.
I thought I read cash prize too.
There's a cash prize for number 1.
Do we get to know what the cash prize is?
The cash prize could have 2 zeros at the end, and it might have 6 in front of them.
I think the important question is there a comma?
There is.
There's a comma.
No, not that type of comma. No.
Oh, okay, all right.
The check is a substantial one.
Okay.
But at the same time, they get a beautiful award.
Yes, which is always a wonderful thing.
They also get a goodie bag, which is full of brilliant stuff.
It's really busy here at the trade show. This morning started out a little bit slow, but we've got a lot of people here, a lot of money changing hands here. Kelsey Fry with MUATV. We have Shannon with Tempu here. How are you? How's the show going?
Going great.
Excellent. Well, I came to buy a compressor, and I thought maybe that you could tell me a little bit about the compressor, why the compressor is so popular. Absolutely. And I'm actually going to buy one today for my associate, Aaron Kruger.
Let me grab it.
Great. Can we do it over here so we're not interrupting your clientele? Excellent.
This is the new Tempu Air. It is the smallest portable compressor that's on the market right now. It goes up to about a 30 psi. You can use it with any airbrush that has an eighth of an inch threaded fitting.
May I ask you a question? Because I know some people. Can you explain the PSI and why that's so important?
It's pounds per square inch, so it's basically the output of the compressor and how much air is flowing through it, which then equals how much product is going to come out of the gun. So you can use, this compressor is great for doing beauty. You can do light body work with it
right.
if you need to.
So it has the strength to push through pigment like in a real color or a Tempu color or any of the other stronger pigmented colors.
Exactly.
That's nice.
Our Tempu, like our silicone-based formula, is a tad bit thicker than our alcohol-based formula. You'll have no problem getting it. As long as it's formulated for an airbrush gun, you'll be able to use it.
That makes it really convenient for us because a lot of times you don't want to have two compressors.
Exactly.
You know, to do the work that you're doing. You want to be able to interchange to a water-based product and then over to a really highly pigmented or silicone product.
Yeah, you won't have any problems with this compressor. It has a valve on it, so you can adjust
the PSI.
accordingly. And then you can run the compressor with the battery. You have about a 90-minute battery time.
Can we see the battery? Yeah, there you go.
This is the battery. You can charge directly into the battery, or you can plug it into the wall and
that's convenient
and
too.
run it directly from the compressor.
Now that's interesting. Is that you want to explain what that is?
It's a cleaning pot. People tend to think that it cleans your gun, and it doesn't technically clean your gun for you. But if you were in an enclosed area, you didn't want the airbrush,
to contaminate the trailer.
Exactly.
Safety.
Exactly. It's like a little pot that filters the product, and then the little filter on top that the air comes out.
Does that allow you to kind of change colors and interchange, like emptying out what you have in the well?
Yes.
And then you can add a different color, a shading color, or a blush color.
So now I'm going to do a little contour and some blush on her. So usually, if she's a number 2, I'll take about 3 steps down in the foundation line.
Maybe 3 shades a little lighter, you're saying?
Darker.
Darker,
For
3
her
shades
contour,
darker.
yeah. If you're going to do highlighter, then it would be the other way around.
Okay.
Yes. So I'm going to use a number 5 on her, and I'm just going to airbrush the hollows of her cheek.
Now how about touch-ups for your product? Like when you're on the set and maybe you don't have the capacity to have the airbrush with you. Do you have...
Actually, this is so quiet and so portable that if you did need to be on set for film or television, it's actually amazing to have.
Because you don't have to worry about the electricity. You've got the battery.
I have no plug-in right now, and this has been running for at least an hour, and it's still on full blast.
That is really key. That's really important because it used to be in the old days you had to have a canister and have this really large contraption, and you kind of looked like a paramedic when you went to set with all this.
And the other good thing is that I worked on film and television, and this is a water-resistant product, so you very rarely, unless you're in a very, very hot condition where the person's sweating, the sweat will not ruin the makeup at all, but you may need to blot them. But the actual makeup is completely long-lasting, like 8 hours.
Right, so if you live in a high humidity or like Florida or, sometimes on the East Coast when it's very humid, you need a makeup that's going to be resilient to hours and hours of shooting. Hello, I'm Kelsey Fry with MUATV.com. How are you? What are you doing today? We wanted to get an idea of your look and what you're doing here.
We're working only with 2 colors. So we're doing a body painting, which works basically with the other 2 models together. We're doing everything in black first, and then we're going to airbrush these dots whites.
Nice.
And the whole body, this is going to be black as well. Then place all the models together. Every model has a different design, and so it's going to be a whole picture.
Right. What is the inspiration?
The inspiration comes from Dean. If you go to Dean Rod, he can tell you more about the inspiration.
Excellent. So are you guys combining all the models' looks for one entire type of concept?
Yeah, they might be walking around, but they probably will be more also standing together as well. So because that's when it comes more together.
Okay, I'm gonna ask you a question. What is your most favorite MAC product? I know that there are many, but what's your most favorite that you can't live without?
Fix Plus.
The Fix.
This is what we use with all the time with body tanning, with makeup. This is really good to have.
Can you explain what that is exactly very quickly for the audience?
You can use it to fix your makeup, so you can use it before, you can use it afterwards. You use it to refresh your face and to add moisture to the face, and you can use it also afterwards to fix the makeup so it stays on better. With the paints, you can use it just to make the paint stay on better on the skin.
I use that too. It's good for glitter. Like if you have to put glitter on and have it to hold. I like that too.
As well.
So are you helping here with this concept today?
Yep.
All right.
Yeah.
And so, what else are you doing today or at the convention? You're just going to be working this?
Yeah, we're working with this. We're basically trying to demonstrate the use of our products,
right.
but also the body painting doesn't have to be a full-on art attack. It can be a lot more softer, a lot more gentler, and a lot more sort of contrasted, you know? Clean lines, smooth paints, just to get a really high effect without a full-on color attack.
Excellent. And what product are you using here? Is this a MAC product?
Yeah, this is a product called Chroma Cake. It's a water-based body paint.
Body paint?
It's great for both the face and the body.
Right. Does it come in multiple colors?
Yeah, it actually comes here.
Yeah, very nice.
You've got,
I just want to show that. It's a really nice array of colors that they have here. And so they're all water-based.
no, they come in, the main ones are the Chroma Cakes, which are water-based, then we have the paint sticks, which are oil-based, but then we have a new product down here called Chroma Line.
Yeah.
The Chroma Lines are a water-based eye paint, which are very opaque, very solid in colour. So you can get really beautiful, bright coloured eye line if you want a more detailed look. But they're designed mainly to be used around the eye, where you don't want it to move.
Nice.
And they come in not as many colours, but you know, they're still mixable. You can play around and get a colour that suits you.
Like any MAC product, they'll bring it to the table with more colors eventually.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, always.
If it goes down well,
they
we'll
always
just bring
do.
it. So we'll turn out more and more and more.
Great. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate you talking to us on MUATV.com. We'll come back and see the finished work.
Yeah, too.
All right. Thank you so much. Hi, we're here live at the 2009 International Makeup Trade Show at the Joe Blasco booth. My good friend and model for today, China Thompson, makeup artist extraordinaire Aaron Kruger, makeup artist extraordinaire Travis Pates. I'm going to let them speak to you about what their design is and how they work together on that. Hi, you guys. How you doing?
Good. How are you?
Good, thank you.
Okay, so why don't you tell us a little bit about the design and the specialty wear that China's wearing today and the look?
Well,
We kind of talked about doing something that was kind of inspired sort of by the Cell and doing something kind of glamorous but also creepy.
Right.
And Travis has this great friend, Drew Bird, who designs these incredible pieces, and so we kind of started there.
we kind of built the look around the pieces, and then the tattoos that
We did the
Aaron
tattoos.
provided.
That tattoo, because I was noticing that many people thought the tattoo was real, and in fact, it's really designed.
There's-
And I think it's nice to talk a little bit about that.
We've got
tattoo.
one here and we have one here
There's
as
one
well.
on the back too.
Can you talk a little bit about that, the tattoo process?
Yeah, that's Tinsley Transfers, which was developed by Christian Tinsley, and it's done on computer, and a lot of it is done so that it looks very natural, like ink. It's done with an old-fashioned Bazooka Joe type application, which is water, of course, and it peels off. That's right.
Bazooka Joe, right?
Exactly. And then you put it on sometimes with Pros-Aid to keep it on for a long period of time. It can last up for 2 to 3 days with care, and it comes off with isopropyl myrostate or baby oil.
So if someone was looking to maybe get something very avant-garde in relation to their makeup, they could do that as well.
It's all sculpted leather, and she uses a lot of organic pieces. Like if you look here, you'll see these are actual beetles.
Mm-hmm.
These are all claws from beetles.
Right.
Drew Bird started off working in Broadway, doing a lot of costumes and a lot of stuff for Broadway. When she came to Los Angeles, she really got into doing the hats. She had opened up a little store on Hollywood Boulevard, but now she's really focusing on designing for really big fashion shows, editorial spreads. This one I used a while ago for a photo shoot with my friend Peter Palladino, which we've showed him a lot on the MUA TV. But we do a lot of really wild body paintings and stuff, really demented and kind of gothic and kind of dark, almost like warriors or soldiers.
You always did love the demented. I love that about you.
There's another one over here. Let me feature that one.
Here, let me hand it to you.
This one here, Drew Bird let us use as well. It's fantastic. You should wear it. See?
Oh, you always think I'm fantastic.
There you are. It's gorgeous. It's all sculpted leather, glitter, feathers. Most of it's all organic. But you can go to drewbird.com and check out her stuff. She does all kinds of stuff, corsets and really great costumes as well. So if you want to do a photo shoot or music video or a film, then she's a good person to go to. They hold up really well and they're really unique, all one of a kind.
Great.
So.
And you also are currently part of the MUATV.com team.
Yes, I am. Yes, I am. I am program developer for MUA TV as well as head makeup artist there. And it's a great opportunity Mr. Blasco has given me. We travel around, we get to put together a lot of different events and a lot of different shows, and it's great for the makeup community. It's a new platform. It's something really cool, and a lot of people are getting really interested in it, and we're fortunate to have the web to actually showcase our stuff as well.
It's a really great medium to actually have Joe Blasco go to the next level of what the future is bringing to makeup and hairdressing, as far as bringing seminars and, teaching and demonstrations and
worldwide, which is great.
That's very good. We'll be back.
Okay, thank you.
Message.
Thank you.
We'll be back.